had a whole ass cute ass fucking intro too. Was like, is she alive? Is she dead? Who knows? Buhayo. Good morning. For those of you, it's morning. Good night for those of you at night. Hello, I am Pekoe. I cry. But we do know technically she's muted. Exactly. Technically it's morning, it's past midnight. Shut up. You so much. Don't be technically correct. Be I can't say anything to that. It's fine. Whatever. Hi. And Big Red, thank you for the soup. I appreciate it. Thank you. At least we got this scuff out of the way early. Yes. Hopefully it stays that way. Audio didn't stand a ghost of a chance. But Yes. I mean, yeah, technically correct. See, the thing is, I like being technically correct, but when other people are technically correct, what the fuck? That's my thing. That's my thing. You're not supposed to be technically correct. Come on. If you're gonna take that from me, what else do I have? Absolutely atrocious. Be better than technically correct, like having the humility to not be Captain Obvious. You mean pointing things out that are obvious? Because I like doing that too, so, you know, it is what it is. Technically, it's Tuesday. I don't think I've even said that it's Monday. I don't think I've even started complaining about Monday yet, so, you know, that's fine, I suppose. I'm sure that that's fine, I suppose, I guess, whatever. Sure, technically just, I didn't until after someone already said that it was Tuesday, so it's fine. There's always complaints. It's Monday. Monday's the first day of the work week, and that means that it's busy, because technically there's people who were supposed to work over the weekend, but no one ever fucking does their job over the weekend. No one ever does their job over the weekend. Terrible. And I come in, and then there's just stupid things that haven't been done since Thursday. It's like I'm the only person who works or something crazy. I don't care what anyone says. Sun's not up. It's not the next day. See, I like to think of it as when I go to sleep. That's when my day ends, and therefore it's the same. Mion. Hello, Mion. Hi, Mion. I love you. I just drank a butt ton of water right before stream started, though. And it all just, do you guys ever get that feeling where when you drink a bunch of water, instead of it like trickling into your stomach slowly, it just, like it feels like it just like all drops into your tummy at once, and you get like this like cold but like heavy like splooshy feeling in your tummy? Does anyone else get that when they drink a lot of water quickly? Because I just had that happen to me. And it's like slightly nauseous-y, just a little bit, but like not like it's not bad, it's just weird. You know? Yeah? Okay, so at least there's one other person. Waverly too. Yes. Okay, great. You can actually do that on purpose with various muscles. I don't want to do that on purpose. That sounds terrible. And if you move around, you can feel it slosh. Yeah. I know, terrible. I just did that though because I had to take a painkiller. And I drank too much water all at once. I drank like half of my water bottle all right before stream started, and now I can... It just all fucking hit my tummy, and I'm like, oh, now it feels bleh, yucky. Fine, whatever. No, what do you mean? Fucking Jello Noel out here redeeming a hydrate after I complain about drinking too much water. I took a sip. Happy. Bitch. I have constant allergies year-round, so if I drink anything even touches the back of my throat, you feel like I'm... See, I don't feel like I'm drowning, but I get the constant year-round allergy bit. Sometimes it goes straight to your bladder. That's a mood. That's also a mood. But Not as much. I feel like since I started drinking more and more water, it doesn't go through quite as quickly. Yeah. And Doom King, thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Thank you. Why isn't it updating to show the? Oh, there it goes.
Thanks for the free
It's just going real slow. It's just going real slow today. But thank you. I appreciate it. No, there's no relation to Jump King. None at all. Please keep that game away from me. And if you are here and you didn't get hit by one of those gifts, please do make sure to thank our lovely Doom King and welcome on in. Yes. We should. No, we'll do the things someday.
Thanks for the free imprisonment.
Someday, TM. It's your birthday soon. That doesn't mean that I necessarily have to play Jump King. Like, we could, but it doesn't mean we have to. On that note, my work that I'm gonna be doing today is indeed birthday planning. Because of the lack of brain cells that told me and reminded me that it is in fact my birthday in less than 2 weeks. So that is that's why I was like, I don't really want to work on this and hang out by myself, so I can hang out with you guys and work on it, right? That's fine. I'm not obligated to play Jump King. But in theory, it can be added to the list as a possible Batsu thing. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm gonna let you guys have input. I feel like this might be a terrible mistake. This might be a terrible mistake. But I am gonna let you guys have some amount of input whilst I'm working. Yep. What do you mean, let's see how much work gets done? That's the whole point. The whole point is that we're supposed to do work. No, and you're not my temporary lawyer. You're not my lawyer. Get out of here. You're not my lawyer. Oh my god, crazy. Jonathan words. No, I've already placed that. One, and it's not going any lower than its position on the totem pole currently, okay? 0% chance. There's a 0% chance it's going any lower than that. There's one option for soap. No. 10K. I did not go that high in terms of planning. I feel like that's being a little more than a little optimistic. Any pickle? I mean, we could, in theory, bring pickles into the mix. I don't know why you want me to bring pickles into the mix, but I can get pickles if we so desire. I do have a possibility of just like weird snacks, and so I guess we can pickles, ? I guess we can pickles, ? I heard your weird cousin recommends chamoy pickles. I'm pretty sure the only person in the world who recommends chamoy pickles is Mion. And that's because she's dead. So I'm pretty sure that her taste buds rotted off. And now, I'm not the same kind of dead as Mion. So my taste buds are still here. Yeah. My taste buds are still the same as when I died. See? Ha, I knew someone was gonna bring that up. Ah! Nyana? Nyana. Thank you for the happy early birthday. Thank you, I appreciate it. Why did the sound not go off? Boo. Boo! Everything's still broken. Nyana! It is Nyana. I was like, is this actually Nyana, or is this someone who is impersonating Nyana? Where's my button? Oh god, where's my button? Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I can't click. Clicking is hard. Nope, not pin message. That's the wrong one. We want to give her the bonky stick. Nope, not timeout. That is the absolute opposite of what I want to do right now. Thank you very much. Hello, hello. Hello. I hope you're doing well tonight. I hope you're having a good night, Yana. No, I'm not giving free timeouts. What the heck? What the heck? I hope you're doing well. Last I saw, you were having a bit of a heckin' time. So I hope that you're doing all right. I hope that you're doing well and getting lots of rest and getting lots of happy things. Yes. Today though is just like a chill. I'm gonna yap a little. Gonna do some work. Gonna actually do some work because people apparently think that I'm not gonna do any work, and that's crazy. Because the whole point is to do work. Hello, B. Hello. Got a free one 2 streams ago. No, that one was particular. No, not working. Shut up. What do you mean Pekoe does work when? Pekoe does work now. Pekoe does now work. Now. At this exact moment, we're gonna do work, I promise. Yeah, and I did work today earlier, and I do work when I record things. It's work. Hello. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's right. Thank you. And I do. No, not Pomodoro. I don't have any of the fancy things on the screen, but maybe someday I'll get them. Maybe someday I'll get the fancy things. Yapping is my work, people. No, yeah, that's not the same. No, it's not. There's, I just fucking blinded myself. I forgot that I opened up an Excel, or not an Excel, like a Google spreadsheet document. It's very white. It's very white. I don't really want to look at this anymore. Why is this so bright? Oh, but I gotta do work. Okay, alright. Do you guys want to see the... Yeah, if I have to deal with the bright white screen, then you guys have to deal with the bright white screen. Ha! Fuck you. We can all deal with the bright white screen together. Here we go. Haha. I flashbanged myself. I flashbanged you. Look at us go. Guardian Link, thank you for the... Thank you for the soup. I appreciate it. It was not free though, but it was $2, and I like that. What is this light mode? I don't think... Does Google Spreadsheets have a not light mode? Is that a thing? Can I fix this? There should be a dark mode. Where? Where's the dark mode? Just invert the colors. You know what? Here, wait. I'll unflashbang you. Fill black, change text to white. Oh, but I already changed some of the colors of the. Oh, fine. Whatever. I want alternating colors. It was so pretty, but now it's not pretty anymore. Oh. I hate this. I blame you guys for this. Now everything is ugly. Now it's ugly. I had cool alternating colors and stuff. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? How could you do this to me? I can fault you. I can fault you. I can fault anyone I so desire. Thank you very much. Why did I trust you? I don't know. It is correct. Everything is correct. It's your fault now. You're planning to brew coffee? Okay, that is the correct thing to do. To be fair, brewing coffee is always the correct thing to do. Yes. Blame the program. The program didn't do anything. It just did what we said for it to do. No, I can blame many people for my mistakes, Martin. Sometimes I even blame my mistakes on the bunnies. And well, thank you for the gifted membership to Neko, Myra, Mia. 3 separate names, all in one. Crazy, crazy. Woke up, it's 1:30 a.m. and a coffee sounds nice. Ah, yeah. Oh man, I shouldn't have coffee though. It is 1:30 in the morning. I may have to wake up early to let my friend get her car back out of the fucking garage, but I haven't been messaged yet, so I don't know if that's true or not, even though I messaged them earlier today and was like, hey, you need to tell me if you're gonna come get your stupid fucking car. Because I have to go to work and I don't wake up until right before I have to go to work, because I wake up specifically with enough time to shower and brush my teeth and pull on clothing. That's it. Because I don't want to have to deal with anything other than that. If I give myself more time, I don't do anything. Didn't get up early to vote. Oh, I voted like a while ago. I did early voting. Because I knew that I would be working. So I did my voting a hot second ago. A rare no makeup girly. I am too lazy. 99% of the time, I do not bother with makeup. I only do if it's generally speaking, if I'm going out somewhere where I want to make a good impression. So like when I went out on Sunday with artist friend, because there was a bunch of people I didn't know, so it was kind of like a shield sort of. So I wore makeup for that, and then otherwise it's like if I'm hanging out with friends and we're gonna like maybe we'll take pictures or something, or like just conventions. Yeah. I'm generally speaking too lazy. Maybe I'll do like a lip gloss or something. But it's yeah, I don't know. And because when you put makeup on, then you gotta take it off. And that's so annoying. Cause then you've gotta like cleanse it really well too with the makeup remover or the balm or whatever it is that you use, and then you have to wash your face with a normal face washer. Blah, blah. Why? Just sleep with it? Absolutely not, Ubagi. Absolutely not. Oh my god. I am a comfy lifestyle girl. Wearing makeup means you gotta put stuff on your face, right? And maybe it's also just because I don't wear a lot of makeup, but it takes me a hot second to put makeup on my face. I'm not a fast person at it. Also, I always find that I think it looks good when I'm putting it on my face, and then I hate it when it's on my face. If that makes sense. Like I recently got a blush that I thought was really cool, and then every time I put it on, I'm like, I don't like this color anymore. But it looks, but then I like it when it's not on me. So it's fine. So, you know, you can feel it and stuff. Yes, that too. It's so annoying. And then you can't scratch your face. You can't scratch your face. You can't rub your eyes. Terrible. Terrible. Atrocious even. Reminds you of the people who tattoo their eyebrows on? Yeah, there are definitely people who do that too. I think for a while, I feel like permanent makeup was really, really popular. Like getting your eyebrow or your eyebrows done still is really popular. And also like eyeliner, getting like tattooed eyeliner was really popular for a while. I don't think that's in style anymore. I think that's just like an old Asian lady thing now. Nowadays, I think it's eyebrows and then getting like lash extensions. And then, although I've seen, ow, I just bit my lip. Ow. Why? Bah. Anyway, I've seen a lot of people lately on TikTok doing like tints as makeup. So they'll like use like henna for freckles, and then they'll do like leave-on tan for bronzer. Like they'll do all of their bronzer and like their contour and everything as like they'll leave it on, and then they leave it on overnight and it stains their face, and they only have to do it like once every whatever for a hot second, question mark. Which sounds really cool because then like you look like you're wearing makeup but you're not actually wearing makeup. But then the problem is, what if you fuck it up? Because I would totally fuck it up. Like what if you put the fake tan on, and then you like put too much on, and now it just looks like you put your nose in a chocolate cake, and you don't realize it because you put it on before you went to bed, and then you slept in it and they smudged. I wouldn't trust it. You fuck it up and roll. Yeah, but now you have to put makeup on to cover up your fuck up. Unless you want to be literally a brown noser. You only do sunscreen with a green tint. I have 2 sunscreens. One that I was wearing last summer, and then one that I bought while I was in Japan last fall. And the one I got in Japan has a purple tint to it, which I think just makes me look pale. But I don't know. Do I know the actual point to it? Absolutely not. Do I put it on my face when it's sunny anyway? Absolutely. Is that the big play of big makeup? Get people to make mistakes putting on makeup, then needing to buy more makeup to cover it up? Quite possibly, honestly. But people are like, oh yeah, like you can be lazy and do all this permanent makeup. And I'm like, absolutely not. I'd rather just not put makeup on. What if I fuck it up and then I have to wear makeup to cover up my fuck up? And knowing myself, it's really not that I don't trust the thing, it's that I don't trust me, you know? You know, if I'm gonna give myself like henna freckles or something, I'd probably use the wrong henna and it would turn out just like absolutely atrocious. Or I would use the wrong color of tan, because there's like green, apparently there's like green based tans and orange based tans and purple based tans? Question mark? I don't know. Fucking, there's different tan colors apparently, which I guess makes sense. But like, I would definitely pick whatever one was the worst on me, just by factor of me being me. Which one works good on you? Absolutely no fucking idea. Do you think I've ever fake tanned before? Do you think I've fake tanned before? If you did, you are incorrect. The answer is no. Absolutely not. Nope. As a joke, yes. No, I've never. I have been in a tanning bed one time in my entire life, and it was because I wanted to not be incredibly pale before being a very specific cosplay character. And it wasn't even that I wanted to be tan. It was that I wanted to just like not reflect light. Because this was at a point in my life where like I went outside even less than I do now. Because now at least I have to leave my house to go to work, which means the sun touches my skin. I know tanning is bad for my skin. I know. That's why I generally speaking don't do it. But I just simply did not want to be absolutely blinding. Because even now, I'm not like super, super pale. You know, I'm decently pale, but I'm not like I'm not like my dad pale. That man is just like a fucking white-ass piece of paper, okay? But I'm pale, but I'm not super pale. But my legs are paler than the rest of me because they don't ever see the light. They don't see the light of day, right? I go outside, they go in pants. Even in the summer, the only time I only wear shorts when it's really, really hot. I would prefer to wear like longer, flowier pants or like a longer skirt. Sometimes I'll wear shorts. But then I feel like it's weird because my legs are lighter compared to the rest of me. Because, I'll have like a tan on my arm and my chest and my face or whatever just from like walking places in the summer. Because I don't drive, so I walk everywhere. and then by the time it's hot enough to be wearing shorts, then it's just white. It doesn't match. And then I feel self-conscious about the fact that it doesn't match, you know? Yeah. So that was what I was trying to avoid, that one particular, the one and only time I went into a tanning bed. And it was really awkward because I didn't know what to do. Because they were like, oh yeah, like, just like lay in the bed and it'll like tell you what to do. Like you have to like roll or whatever. And I was like, okay. And they were like, do you have any oil? And I was like, no. And they were like, okay. Also, if there's places that you don't want to tan, you can just like cover it. And I was just like, okay, do you have a bigger towel? Because they just give you like a little towel. And I was like, I don't want it. I don't want the entire top of me to tan. Can we just the bottom? But you have to get into this stupid machine. They were like, oh, okay. And they were like, and this towel is for your bits, to cover your bits. And I was like, I don't need that. And she was like, what? And I was like, I'm just gonna leave my underwear on. And she was like, people don't usually do that. And I was like, yeah, well... That's uncomfortable. I've never been here before. I'm never coming back here. I don't need this. Do you have tanning goggles? Yeah, they give you little tanning goggles, for your ibbles. Yeah. Is that allowed? Yeah. They have to, apparently a lot of people do that. Because they sanitize the beds, they sanitize the beds every time anyway, kind of like, when you go into a doctor's office, the paper that's on them, they rip the paper off, they sanitize the room. Same sort of idea. Every time someone goes in there, because you never know, right? You never know what a person is doing. I've heard some horror stories of people who work in like skincare clinics or tanning salons and stuff like that. Because some people are fucking crazy. You know, so, but yeah, apparently it's most common that for people who tan, they cover their bits, or they like, make sure that they're wearing like a little thong or something, you know? I don't fucking know, it's like to avoid tan lines, you know? Which I did not give a fuck about, because no one's seeing that. I just wanted my legs to not be 100% white, you know? That's all I wanted. And it's no one was gonna see the tan lines anyway, so it's fine. I didn't do anything weird, unless you count keeping my underwear on and covering the entire top of me with a towel. You know, that probably counts. I did do something weird. I covered the entire top of my body with a towel, so that the top of me didn't tan much. Yeah. Because the whole point was that I wanted to equalize... attempt to equalize... Would the marker still block the tan? I don't feel like a marker is gonna block light very well, probably. I feel like that's not really a thing, you know? I don't know. I'm not like a tanning aficionado who knows 12 million things, but should have asked for 50% discount. I don't think that's how it works, because they still have to turn the tanning bed on, and you're in there for the same amount of time. I was also told afterwards, I didn't learn this until afterwards, but spray tans are a thing. And it's literally just like makeup, essentially, I think, for a spray tan. And my friend was like, you know, you could have just gotten like a spray tan, right? And I was like, no. Didn't in fact know that. But yeah, apparently those are also a thing. I'm sure it's fine though, you know. It's probably, you know, it's probably pretty okay that my legs saw the sun for once in a day. Those are so orange, they look funny. Oh, do they? I don't fucking know, man. Do you think I know any? No, don't. We don't need to answer that question. Apparently, some of you do think I know about tanning. The answer is no. I don't know anything about tanning. All right, I'm gonna Can I just move myself to the side a little bit? Let's put the bunnies away. We'll put the bunnies away. Wow, what happened? What the fuck was that? Whatever. Sure. I'm sure it's fine. Do I know what that was? No. Am I sure it's fine? Yes. What if I just go here? This is fine, right? Probably. This is fine. Right? Or there. Yes. No, not ceiling, Raccoon. We're working. Maybe a bit bigger? Me or the words? Me? Ah. We go tippity, typity, tippity, typity. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do work. Like crazy. We're gonna do work. Yeah. I need to think. I need to use my brain. Oh, wait. I should pull up references. That's what I should do. I should pull up references. That's okay. You don't need to work along with me if you don't wanna. I'm just trying to plan things. Multiple things. I'm trying to pull out the fuck, brain, please. The things that go with the numbers. Rewards? Hatred for myself? Some of these are botsus, not rewards for you, botsus for me. And then also just, oh god, ow. We're not gonna go to that page again. That was supposed to be. That's supposed to be the like list of things that we do during the multiple streams for my birthday. We're not going to that page again. We don't need to go there. Okay. Let me see here. I'm trying to like I've sort of got part of a list. I've got like some things popped in. I've got some possible stretch goals, but I want to see what else. I've saved a bunch of other things to look at as well that like might be okay. But I don't know. I could add like a safer work art one too, but I like getting you guys art already. So that feels weird. 500 squats, no. No one needs that. There probably will be a Botsu wheel. Lord knows I'll probably end up with a Botsu wheel. So maybe we'll put squats on that and I'll just fucking cry. It's fine. Okay, there's no voice tweets anymore. But normal tweets are kind of boring. Okay, we'll maybe put that. Chad writes a tweet. Just a normal tweet. Just a normal tweet because there's no more voice tweets. Rippin' pepperoni. Oh, right. You guys said something about Jump King. Wheel of Doom. Tier lists? Ah. That's more for like things to do during. We might do some tier lists of random stuff, yeah. Can we get a reward wheel? Okay, Wheel of Happy. Wheel of Doom and Wheel of Happy. Exercise. Yeah. Give Pekoe snacks. Ooh, Wheel of Happy. I just get caffeine. Just 12 million caffeine. Wheel of Happy is something you only get from the Wheel of Bots. Why is it a mistake to give Boobays the decision to get a not safe for work scab? What do you mean? That couldn't possibly go wrong. That couldn't possibly go wrong. That's why it's up near the top. That's why it's up near the top. Weird flavor combination for Batsu, like chili beans with grit. Ooh, yeah. Weird food combo. To be fair, there is also, I think I put, yeah, at 500. Chat chooses my food for a day. So you guys could make me eat weird things. And then I'll take pictures of all the things I eat to show that. Yes. What do you mean not safe for work, clown? There is no clownery. There is no clownery here. Let's see. I think a lot of people usually do like... I've seen people do like chat chooses your pizza toppings, but I thought that was just kind of boring. To just have you guys make me like have a pizza. So I figured this way.
Thanks so much.
No! Big Red, thank you for the suba, but the point is supposed to be that it's like, I don't know, just stuff. You're not supposed to make me eat healthy. That's not how that works at all. No. Chat's choice of salad. No. That's a terrible decision. That is a terrible decision. We could do like create wheel of soju. Maybe on the last day. The last day, I create a wheel of soju. I have no secrets. You like Guardian's idea? No, we don't need salad. We don't need salad. Oh my god, that's crazy. See, I would just read fan fictions normally, so I don't think that we. I know some people do like like reading fan fiction and stuff. I eat healthy sometimes, every once in a while. Could do something like that would be okay, probably. I wouldn't know any of it, but I could try. Could do... I already have an ASMR roleplay of Chat's Choice on the list, so probably don't need to do a voice pack. How about a hand cam stream? We'll probably have some hand cam going on during the birthday stream too. Yeah. But I think I also, as one of my possibilities, have Chat Decides hand cam stream so that you guys pick specifically what would happen during a hand cam stream in the future. Socks cam. See, the problem with that is I don't put my feet on the floor like a normal person. I don't put my feet on the floor like a normal person. So. Also, the bunnies would probably eat a camera on the floor. Horrors. Though I don't know if I want to play more than one horror game. I don't know if I want to play more than one horror game. Budding Cam would be nice, but Pekoe and Chai won't cooperate. Probably. that is a high possibility. I mean, in theory, I could just point it out towards the rest of the living room and cover the windows or something. But then I'd probably also have to clean. I'd also have to clean. I don't wanna. VN, where chat makes all the choices? That's... maybe? Depends on the VN. Depends on the VN. Oh, I just remembered someone... we were talking about trying to be say-so. I feel like that just goes on the Wheel of Doom, though. No swearing for 15. That just goes on the Wheel of Doom, I think. Let's find the perfect VN. Should I just do, like, chat chooses a VN? Sure. Chat chooses a VN. That it's in the maybe section. Yeah. Mommy Pekoe. Yeah. There's it's all the like voices and sounds. Those go on there. I don't know. Put it for something. Question mark. Immediately the first one that comes to mind is the KFC one. Oh, Vienna is like a visual novel. Yeah. Which can be very cute and wholesome or can be hentai. Let me see. I'm trying to think of like girls that I've seen do their birthdays recently. Overly attached computer program? Oh, yeah. Yes. We'd have to go to the blue site for an H1 though? Probably. Unless it has like a safe for work mode. Like Haunted by Femboy did. Yes. Because YouTube does not allow this sexual content. Oh yeah, someone mentioned so we could do like a pre-recorded sleep audio. Or pre-recorded audio of chat's choice. I don't fucking know. Oh, the bunnies are back. Why? I didn't... Did I hit... I must have hit a button that they were on. Okay. Live reaction to the... Water closet, the forbidden chamber sounds like it would be at least a little bit cursed. Just... at least a little bit cursed. Now the real question is, what things on my list of possibilities should go on to the list of actualities? And then where should I put the stretch goals? I'll deal with that later. Okay, wait. I want this one to for sure show up. I think this one would be funny. So maybe here. Yeah. Yeah. Why did the color change? Okay. Pekoe does a react video to one of her previous videos or shorts, the boo basement. I was kind of thinking of doing that for one of the days, just like having you guys submit videos and stuff that you like or that you think will make me laugh and stuff too. But that was supposed to go on to the next page, but we're not going there. Also, one of the things I wanted to do would be like anonymous Q&As from you guys, or either Q&A or what's the word? Confessions. Because I didn't know which one, but I feel like I've not done either before, but I feel like there's been Q&As that exist previously. Confession from RCL. I mean, maybe I would put a confession in there too, but it would be anonymous, so you would never know. You would never know. Is this a confession from a chat member, or is this a confession from Pekoe? Oh, you'll never know. You'll never understand. I bet we'd know which one is theirs. No, you wouldn't. You'd have no idea. You would have no idea. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay, maybe we'll put horror stream higher, and then instead here we put rage game of chat's choice. And so I can take Jump King off of that list. And then it might not have to be Jump King. Maybe it'll be something else. Like that one about pushing a rock, or that one about climbing really high, or something. Jump King is a separate entity. Why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself? Does that mean our confessions are protected by law? I mean, they're anonymous, so even if someone wanted to send you to the police, technically they wouldn't be able to. But it might cause me to get interrogated weirdly. Bad movie watch along. Ooh, like a B movie watch along. Not like the B movie, but like a B movie, you know? Like Sharknado or something. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Ooh, that could be funny. I could find like a B movie on Netflix or something. Ooh. That might be kind of fun. Have a good night, Waverly. Have a good night. So bad it's good. Type it down. Honestly, some of them really aren't even go all the way back to good. Just they're just bad. Actually, that's kind of just a fun thing that we could do during the birthday celebration. Is just have like a bad movie. Watch along. Because I actually quite enjoy like stupid movies like that. I think they're fun. What the heck was that? Did something show up on my screen? Am I crazy? Because my mouse was over... Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll figure that out later. Let's see. I was abducted by a ghost raccoon. No, not abducted if you want to be here, right? Not abducted if you want to be here. Oh yeah, it's Scream Master widgets. That's cute. But I don't know if you guys want a stray mascot widget. But I saw oh, that's what that's what popped up. Tanporo recently made widgets, and if you don't know Tanporo, they're the one who made the alerts that I have, the pixel alerts on the screen. So I was like, oh, that could be kind of fun. Because I do have up here mascot reveal. The mascot reveal. Because I did get that commissioned. And it is done. And it was done by Vtubers. And it's really cute. I'm very excited to show you guys that one in particular. Which, honestly, I might move it up a little bit just so it's inevitable. It'll be inevitable. I can't wait. It's very cute. Vtubers. Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. I'm so glad. I love commissioning art from girls that I love. It makes me so heckin' happy. Let's see. Alright, there was a chat writes a DM option. I feel like that could get me in trouble, so maybe we just ignore that exists. It's an acapella karaoke option. We could put that, like, here. Right? Thigh cam, maybe? There is a thighs on here, but that was more me thinking it would just be like a picture. I'm afraid of setup at the moment. I know that there are some girls. I could probably ask some girls how they do thigh cam stuff. I would just have to like buy stuff so I could do that, but there is the option of a thigh photo that could go somewhere up here. Chat writing a DM or reply on Twitter would be less unhinged than some of your stuff. What do you mean? Hello. Yes, I am working. We are planning. Oh yeah, shock collar stream. Lots of VTubers do shock collar streams. Although, to be fair, I would not be putting a shock collar on my neck. That goes on my thigh. Because it is dangerous to put them on your upper body. It's not a good thing to be doing. So, I would put the shock collar on my thigh. But then I would have to figure out what we do the shock collar stream surrounding. Yeah, some people put it on their neck, which is really dangerous. Heart attacks are fun. No, they're not. No, they're not. I have enough problems without trying to create more, all right? That goes somewhere else. Okay. Let's see. Chat chooses a visual truth or lie stream with the shock collar, but then you guys wouldn't know anyway. Tiberius, thank you for subbing again. Hello, thank you. Shock collar sounds a bit scary. Yeah, it can be, but also it's not terrible. Okay, put this one here. Chat chooses a VN. We would know. How would you know? You wouldn't know. Crazy. Wouldn't want you to be taking physical pain. So you guys are okay with me being in mental pain, but not physical pain, huh? Interesting. I'm gonna file that one around. I'll file that one away Boobas are okay with mental pain and not physical pain, despite knowing the streamer. Mental pain is all in the mind. Yeah, that's the point. Oh my god, crazy. Mind break is better than bone break? Who's gonna break bones? Certainly not me. Certainly not me. No, 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 no. I've never broken a bone. Unless the possibility of having a tooth fracture counts. And then now, I guess, technically I've broken a bone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see here. Could just, yeah, we can avoid the fact that I could do. Okay, let's do chat decides hand cam stream. We'll put that one. Just too many chat's choice. I feel like this is dangerous. I feel like I'm giving you guys too many choices. I should stop giving you choices. Alright, actually, let's just take this one then. Boobays are extremely trustworthy. Are you sure about that? Maybe put that one there. Huh. Pico puts on random assets picked out by your friends. See, I'm already letting them do one thing. I don't know if I trust them with more than that either, because if I let them do one thing, it'll be cute. If I let them do more than one thing, it'll be they'll start to troll me. They'll start to troll me, okay? You're trustworthy, but you don't know about the other people here. That's the problem. That's always a problem. Pre-recorded sleep audio. And then I have to listen to myself sleeping too. Blech, terrible. Well, that one goes there. Yes. And then I'll just put the 3DO in and pray that it doesn't fall over in the middle of the night or something. How was my day? Busy, 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 busy. Lots and lots of work. But, okay. We got through it. We got through it. Yeah. They troll you regardless? No. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They would never. They love me. I love them. Definitely 100%. Yes. Another meme ASMR? Technically, I feel like the girls are gonna write me a meme ASMR, even though I'm just telling them to do a totally normal one. Mion would never troll you. Mion's so nice. She would never. She would never. Okay, let's get rid of that one. See, I saw someone else do, like, making a font of their writing, and I thought that that was really cute. So I put it in my list of possibilities. And then I realized that, like, if I did that, I don't know if anyone would use it. I don't know if that's a useful thing. So maybe not. I already have this one in there. Having Tenma feet writing font flashback. Oh my god. I would not do a feet writing one. It would be a normal writing one. It would be a normal writing one. But I don't know how many people use weird fonts on a general basis. Yeah, planning stream. Well, it's a working stream, and this is my current thing that I need to be working on because I forgot my birthday was coming up. I mean, I knew logically that it was coming up. I just didn't quite realize how quickly it was coming up. But But I figured this would be a good way to do some work, but also give you guys some input. You've been using Tanya's? Yeah, Tanya was the one who I saw that did it, and I was like, that's really cute! Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it. And we'll put it... Oh, what the heck? We'll put it here. Maybe... Okay, so chat decides a hand cam stream. We can put here. Right? Pekoe! I said her name and she just stood straight up. She just stood straight up! Bitch, I see you. She's digging under all of the blankets on the couch. Terrible. Atrocious. I don't say I do not say that. I do not. The other one you'd say that's not his shot color? It wouldn't be too bad because I'd be putting it around my thigh. And not around, like, a part of my body that would be actually detrimental to my health or possibly detrimental to my health. No, not both. It would just be one thigh, but maybe we'd move it back and forth for equality. Yeah. Let's see. We need a couple more. One small one, but I don't just want it to be like a choose my profile picture or something. But there's no more voice tweets! Fuck you! Taking away voice tweets, stupid. Pekoe voice is a really badly written hentai, using bad translation or goofy words. But where would I find this badly written hentai? Maybe I have to ask someone to write me badly written hentai. You know a couple? True, I could do that too. How much of it? I could do that. I would have to post it on Twitter, I think, rather than YouTube, because I think YouTube would still YouTube would still kick me in the butt, but I could. Want one that was translated into Australian? What do you mean translated into Australian? That does sound funny though. Alright, we'll put this one here. Because that one will at least be useful. And then we'll put the silly one here. Voice some badly translated hentai. I'll get opinions from you guys on that one if we get there. More chat input. So I need one for here and one for here. Voice some Gaia RPs. Oh my god. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Okay, got that on the list. I don't think we want to do a karaoke set list. Oh yeah, thighs. Shit. I forgot about thighs. Maybe thighs are just the first stretch goal. You did indeed hear Australia. Thighs at least a photo? Yes. Maybe we put that down here then. Bunny! You keep coming out. Stop it. I'm trying to work right now, okay? Come back later. Yeah, these are stretch goals. Oh yeah, I also had that as an idea for a stretch goal. Thank you for the posture check and hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Although this one would take longer, because I have to figure out how to set things up for that one. Yeah. And those two are high stretch goals that will not be hit. But I have to figure these out first. I'm gonna move these over here. Yeah, there's two blinks. One at 100 and one at 1750. Let's take that off of there. Wheel of Happy. Pekoe takes a bite of snack. Snack break. A little drum in your ear. That's no fun. Would you trust us to... I mean, you could choose a temporary profile picture for me, but I didn't know if that would be something that you guys want. You want to choose a temporary profile picture? You're just gonna fucking pick someone's feet, aren't you? We could. That would be an easy way to fill that spot, at least, I suppose. Right? That's what I was wondering too, Jello Noel. Like, it's an easy way to fill the spot, but... speed run of something? That would take so long. I'm so bad. It's... That's so bad. If my version of speedrunning something, we would be stuck here for literal days. I am not a quick gamer. Generally speaking, when I Google, like, oh, how long does this game take to play? And it's like, oh, 10 hours. I'm like, great, that's like 5 streams. Like, I'm, you know, a speedrun to create a character in Monster Hunter. Nice. Yeah, it sounds about right. Minesweeper speedrun. Okay, to be fair, I could speedrun Minesweeper only because I would die immediately. I would die immediately. Yeah. We could play Minesweeper though. Is there competitive Minesweeper? I wonder if there's like there must be like an online Minesweeper versus. You know, how there's Minesweeper Tetris. We can play Minesweeper. That might be fun. I haven't played Minesweeper in a hot second. Do I even remember how to play it? Something about, I think the numbers are how many mines are touching that tile, right? No Death Minecraft speedrun? Okay, I like Minecraft, but I die a lot, and I don't think I've never actually speedrun Minecraft. So, like, I could try. I don't think it would go very well. Oh. Maybe I can ask... Oh. I just realized that me and Tori never did something that we were planning on doing. I wonder if I could convince her to do that. So we had some plans in the works before we both died to use, because crowd control you can do things to like help or hinder people in Minecraft with like plugins, right? And then neither of us has speedrun Minecraft before, so we were thinking that we would have to speedrun Minecraft with crowd control on, and so we would be able to die and stuff. Just, you know, we'd have to beat the game, and we wouldn't be allowed to end the stream until we beat the game. I wonder if she'd still be down for that. That has nothing to do with this, but this just reminded me about another plan that we had in the works that never actually saw the light of day. Never saw the light of day. Might still be fun to do. 24-hour stream incoming. It would probably be a decently long stream because neither of us has speedrun Minecraft. And I feel like if we were getting close to the end, you guys would probably try to fuck us with TNT or something. So if both of you are not be killed anymore? Yeah, exactly. No, exactly. Because I'm a ghost and she's a phoenix. Speedrun with Chad as enemies? No, because you could spawn nice things too. You could spawn like, I don't know, like food or healing potions or something too, right? It doesn't have to be mean. Doesn't have to be mean. Good morning. Good morning or good mortis. Don't know what you're talking about. You could though. You could give us like diamonds. I don't know, fucking or pork chops or steak or torches or something. I don't fucking know. There's a pillar of lava from the sky. I feel like that's generally speaking. I feel like we're just gonna get like creepers, you know? If we do that, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, drop creepers on me. See, I know you. I know how you guys operate. And Tori's chat is worse. Tori's chat, no, I don't think you're out to get me. That's why I was like, oh, you guys could give me nice things. Tori's chat is definitely out to get her. To be fair, she mocks them a lot as well. It's a loving out to get you, you know? It's a loving out to get you. Yeah. Oh look, 25 creepers at once. That's fun, isn't it? So fun. So fun. I love getting murdered by creepers. It's her own fault. I won't say shit. But yes, I'm gonna write a note to self. Note to self. Tori and Minecraft. That'll help me remember. Probably. That will maybe help me remember. Yes. What was I doing though? Oh yeah, I was trying to come up with ideas. I already have sleep audio. No one needs other audios. Hi Monica. Hello. Oh yeah, nope. That one. No, we're not gonna do that. We already have a taste test thing, but soap specific. So I don't want to do multiple taste test things. Could do But the one right after is an ASMR roleplay of Chat's Choice, so I don't want to do like a 500 something ASMR right beforehand, because I was thinking like people do like, you know, like 500 kisses ASMR or 500 thigh slaps ASMR, and there's an impossible thigh ASMR later anyway. Why are ideas so hard? Why are ideas so hard? Pekoe has to end her sentence with something like boo for 5 minutes. No, that's on the Wheel of Doom down in sounds. So like pyon or nya or boo or whatever. Would the soap one even be safe to do? I wouldn't be eating like giant chunks of it. I would show you the soap and then take small parts of it. Is bunny cam impossible? It's not completely impossible, but my bunnies are free roam. So they don't just have like one small space that they exist in, if that makes sense. They have the entire apartment. So even if there is a camera, I can't promise that they will be seen on it, if that makes sense. Yeah. So it's like a maybe, but I have to like do things like make sure that like I either like block all the windows or make sure the angles are doing things, and like try to figure out where they would do the thing, where I put them. Like where I put the camera so that I can possibly see them. Yeah. Yeah, my birthday's the 11th. Yes. And I think I'll probably be streaming. I'm thinking I might do the day before, the day of, and like a day or two after. And just have like just a bunch of like celebratory streams. I don't know if I'm gonna do like long, like daily long streams, or maybe a couple of short, like normal length streams every day. So like have like an earlier one and a later one, or one big one, or like a continuous thing. I haven't quite decided that part yet. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's what I'm thinking. Because my birthday is on Mother's Day this year. So, I don't wanna, like, you know? Cause like, if my parents were actually in the country, I would probably want to spend at least some of the day with my mom. But they're not. So I won't be spending any time with my mom. I'll probably send her a text and just be like, haha, remember how I ruined your first Mother's Day by coming out of your vagina? Tell me happy birthday. Tell me you love me. Not like exactly like that though. If I tried to say it like that, she'd probably actually like kill me. Pekoe's parents didn't take us with them on their trip. I know, crazy. They didn't even take me on their trip. Thank you for spawning me, Mother Dearest. Yeah, I gave her a great first Mother's Day. Great first Mother's Day. Yeah, the #1 reason to be born so close to Mother's Day. Now you are actually a mother, therefore you can celebrate, right? That's how it works. I'm sure she was very happy. Yes. I'm sure she was very happy. I came out eventually. Not of my own volition. It was not of my own volition. They had to cut me out. They had to surgically remove me. I didn't want to be in the world. I didn't want to deal with people. Okay? I didn't ask to be here, but here I am. And so if I have to be here, you all have to deal with me. You all have to deal with me. Alright? I didn't want to be here, so now it's everyone else's problem. It's everyone else's problem now. And that's why I am the way that I am. That's what we're gonna blame it on.
Why are you like this, Pekoe?
Because I was born. Yay! I was evicted too, taking too long to come out. Yep. Yep. Ba, 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 ba. No, we have not decided. I'm trying to think. No, push-ups and sit-ups and planks are gonna go in the Wheel of Doom. So those will happen anyway, but... There must be a usual... Yeah, the usual thing that people put at 100 is picking a profile picture for a week. Yeah. La 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 la. Finish a survival Minecraft map? Like an unmodded RPG map? Unmodded RPG map. See, that just sounds like something I'd want to do anyway. Wear wet Why the fuck would I want to wear wet socks for 20 minutes? Also, you guys couldn't see that. What's the point? Cringy script read maybe works. We would just have to select one beforehand. Why is that the best idea? That's a terrible idea. No one wants that. I don't want that. I pulled up... I saved some, like, other girls' donathon things, and I pulled one up. I wasn't really paying attention, and I was like, oh, I like some of these ideas, and then I kept looking, and I was like, oh, ass picture, and I was like, what? And I look, oh, it's Chibi's. All right, that one makes more sense now. Some sort of hand cam stream? Yeah, there is already a chat decides hand cam stream earlier on. Chibi from Velour. So a lot of the Velour girls, a lot of the rewards are ASMR or like photo related. But I don't know if you guys want either of those. So we're sticking with other things. They have a lot of cute ASMR things too, though. Ooh, I like that idea though. Chat shops on booth for outfits. That's kind of fun. We could do booth shopping, which is Vtubers outfits and assets within a certain amount. And I could get the girls to pick an outfit. Pick an outfit to wear during this. Yeah. And then I would have to wear them all. We can do that. No, not walking cane shopping. And then this one would be cringy reading prepped before. Ooh, I wonder if... Oh, I didn't want that. I wonder if I could get someone else to write me a cringy script. Maybe Tia. Tia's not very cringy, though. I think Mion would write me something cringy. Okay, I'll ask Mion if she's down to write me a cringy script read. For that one. And I'll tell her that she's allowed to, if she wants to poll chat, she can do that. Get Nori and Mion collab on the no. No. Nori already has to write things here. The girls are gonna write. I already asked them earlier today. I was like, I don't want to tell them that this is a thing unless I ask you guys first. And they said yes. That they'll write they'll write me like a silly ASMR script. And I'm sure some of them will maybe take it a little bit more serious and some of them will not. So, Lyco's pretty good at that as well. Okay, I'll keep that in mind if Mion doesn't want to. Yeah. Okay, so I guess that is the full list. That's the full list. Lyco is from V4. Lyco is from V4 Mirai. She's very great. I like Lyco. Okay, so chat writes a tweet, cringy script read, mascot reveal. Chat chooses my food for the day. Chat decides on a hand cam stream. So like by that I mean like what we do on a hand cam stream. The girls write a meme ASMR, acapella karaoke, sus quizzes, booth shopping, ASMR roleplay of chat's choice, safe for work, make font of my writing, rage games of chat's choice. Voice some badly translated hentai, chat chooses a cover song, chat chooses a visual novel, horror stream of chat's choice. Why are there so many chat's choice? I'm giving you guys too much power here. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. Chat chooses more/new emotes, not safe for work skeb, shock collar stream, soap tasting tier list, pre-recorded sleep audio, and I'm not sure if that one should stay there or not, but possible 3D model commission? I might move that to somewhere else. Depending. I don't know. We'll see. Ugh. Yes. It'll caught Chast a bit to get some of those. It definitely will. And then there's the possibility of stretch goals, but I don't think that we're gonna get there, so it's fine, and I don't have to worry about it. Make sure the price is right. Yeah, I know, but it depends on what kind of 3D model you get too. I don't underestimate your power. I just want you guys to spend money on yourselves. I want you to spend money on yourselves, please. That's the most important part. Very important. Very important. Because if you don't take care of yourself, then you can't come hang out with me. I want you to keep hanging out with me. Dual streaming, yeah. I will probably still be dual streaming, because I don't think that there's anything in particular that can't be on both, except for maybe if we do the bad movie watch along. I'll probably just put that on one platform, maybe just on YouTube, because I think that would be a weird thing to have on both platforms. No exceed. That's wrong. At first I was going to agree with you. Yes, spend money on your cells. The last part is incorrect though. Yuzai, hello. Yes, yes. You can't go with just Indomie. You cannot. That's illegal. Okay? I've done it. Don't do it. At least you need to make sure you're putting stuff in your Indomie. Like spinach or bok choy or eggs or all of the above. Okay? Yes. Or tofu or something. You need to put things in your Indomie. An hour-long intermission because content's fine only on YouTube. Yeah, I guess it also gives some people a chance to like stretch or go do things and stuff like that. Yeah. Indomie's still too expensive. Really? It's not that bad, I think, especially when you get it in bulk and it's not in the little paper cups and you actually have to cook it yourself, which is not the way that I get it, but it is the way that I used to eat it at the beginning of university when I lived under a staircase because one of my roommates made a giant pot of Indomie. And it was like enough for like the 7 people that lived in the house, except she would make it really, really spicy because she didn't have any fucking taste buds. And that's how I learned to like spicy things. Because I had a roommate that really liked spicy things. Oh, this is the same roommate that I did roleplay with. Yeah, we ran live journal things together. Yeah, Indomie. She did also make fire mapo tofu though. Fucking just so good, man. Oh, I want mapo tofu now. I don't know if there's anywhere nearby to get that. I know there's some good dumpling places. I don't think there's anywhere... I wonder if there's anywhere around where I work, if they have good mapo tofu. Oh, I'm gonna have to look into that. Oh, that would be... Oh, now I want that. I want that so bad. With some nice rice. Give me just spicy tofu with little bits of beef and then on top of the fluffy rice. Okay, I want to get that tomorrow. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, I had that 2 days ago. God, I don't think I've had mapo tofu in like at least 5 years. I haven't had it in a hot second. I do really like spicy food and I do really like tofu. And yeah, mapo tofu in general is really good. It's been almost a decade. Oh, crazy. Oh, yeah, I need to research. Where to get that here. Yeah, it's been a really long time because there used to be a really good restaurant that I would go to that was nearby where I lived and worked at the time. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, that's 3 cities ago. That's 3 cities that I lived in since that particular restaurant. It's been a hot second. Yeah, I wonder if there's anywhere around where I work. I don't think that there's a ton of Asian food around where I work, though, so maybe not. I'll have to... Ow! I bit my lip again! Ow! What the fuck? Why do I keep biting my lips today when I'm talking? Maybe it's a sleep deprivation thing. Am I just not moving my mouth enough when I'm talking? What the heck is... What is going on? Maybe it's like a... Is it a mineral deficiency? Fucking don't get enough zinc and you bite your lips or some shit? Ow. Stupid. Do I have a ref sheet? I do! Just a very... Ow! Sorry. I forgot that... Here, let me... Let me uncapture the internet window. I forgot that you guys were... so I just kind of clicked on my Twitter. I'm sorry for the flashbang. I've got OBS up too, so I flashbang myself on both fucking monitors. Teehee. Aha. Ooh, an icy snow paw is short. Okay, nope, don't scroll Twitter. I put it... There it is. I link it underneath my schedules. on Twitter. Who uses light mode? No, I don't generally use light mode. But everything was reset when my computer updated to Windows 11. So unless I've particularly thought about it and switched back, currently everything is on light mode. So I've had to switch things off of it on purpose, and it is very annoying. It's very annoying. So like my Discord is already back in the blackness of the dark, in the depths, because I use that immediately. You light, we're creatures of the dark. I know, okay? It is what it is, though. It is what it is. Hated having to change crap through the oh, gosh. I don't fucking know, man. I'm just kind of living with Windows 11 right now. I'm just kind of living with it. We'll see what happens, you know. Cucumber and melted peanut butter. Ooh, I do like peanut butter sauce, especially like a spicy peanut butter sauce. Ooh, delicious. Pekoe, shot. Oh my god, they're both ripping up my couch. Give me a second. Give me a second, please. Babies? What are you doing? You just both jump off the thing. No circles. You do not get food. Oh my god. Why are you like this? I love you, but why are you like this? Can't blame it on me. Not all me. You guys are just gonna undo it all again, aren't you? You're just gonna undo it all again, aren't you? You're a legend. You're so cute. Yes, yes you are. Why? My baby boy. How's that big girl? What you doing? Why? Okay. Well, thank you guys for getting on the couch. Here's some snacks. Okay. Alright, cool. Ugh. Sorry. And they say bunnies are... No. No, they're not. Having a bunny is the same as having a cat in terms of, like, the amount of effort that you have to put into having the fucking animal. Anyone who thinks that bunnies are like an easy beginner's pet doesn't actually know anything about bunnies, and fuck that person in particular, because they probably think that you should be keeping a bunny in a cage. You should not be keeping a bunny in a cage. The smallest area a bunny should be kept in is like a dog X pen, like an exercise pen. That is the smallest space that they should be kept. And even then, they should be let out to run around, and then you put them back in their pen. Yep. See, a fish really isn't even all that easy a pet, too, because you need to remember that you have to, like, take them out of the aquarium, and then you gotta clean the aquarium and drain the aquarium, and then put all the water back in, make sure it's oxygenated properly, and you have to make sure it's big enough for the fish and the different types of fish, and certain fish don't get along. Cleaning tanks is annoying. I've also had fish when I was a kid. So mainly it was Pabu that did all the work, but we had to help. So I have bad memories of tank cleaning days. Yeah, bunnies are incredibly different hamsters. A bunny is well closer to a cat. They also live about the same amount of time, like 12 to 14 years sort of idea. And just like a cat, some of them you can actually train, like in terms of personality, to go outside for walks, with little harnesses and stuff. Some would fucking hate it. Pekoe would hate it. Chai, I think if I wanted to, I probably could have trained him to go for walks outside. But if you have a bonded pair of bunnies, you're not supposed to separate them. So it's sort of like an all or nothing thing. So since Pekoe would rather die than go outside, she gets that from me. Then now both of them just don't get to go outside. Yup. Ferrets are easy because they sleep most parts of the day. I mean, bunnies sleep a lot, but they sleep in small bursts, if that makes sense. There's lots of sleeping that's done, kind of like cats. But there's like, it's sleeping and then they do something, and then they sleep and then they do something, and then they sleep and then they do something. Yes. Why are you mildly convinced I'm a vampire? That's the wrong kind of undead. I'm very obviously a ghost. I'm not a vampire. I'm not a vampire at all. That is not how that works. That is not how that works. Very different. Very, very different. Yes. It is, in fact, so incredibly incorrect that it is wild. That would kind of be like calling Tori a turkey, even though they both sound with T. Sound with T. Start with T. Even though they both start with T, they're not the same thing. I don't suck souls. I don't suck them. No. I just pluck them out of the air when they're already there and just chilling and stuff, you know?
Hey, hello.
Monica, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. Remember when owning saltwater? Oh, no. But in normal water? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Saltwater fish in normal water is just a really bad time. But it's kind of like, you know, taking saltwater fish out and cleaning the tank and then putting normal water into the tank and then just putting some fucking table salt into the tank too because that makes it salt. Anyway, what about freshwater raccoons? No, please. We can't drink salt water. We will die. Blueberries probably do get nibbled on, yes. I saw a TikTok, because of course I did. That was like, oh yeah, my future boyfriend is gonna be real mad when he realizes my love language isn't like acts of service or gifts or anything like that. My love language is small acts of violence. And it was just like a little piece of art of like a girl just like like all around this like little standing character of like a guy just like on the arm, on the thigh, on the butt, and I was like, yeah, that's not wrong. Small acts of violence, yes, that is the love language. Acts of service and acts of violence. Want to make sure you're okay, want to make sure you're taking care of yourself, and then as soon as that is confirmed, as soon as I know that you are okay and you're doing well, then the small acts of violence. Yes. What do you mean, Pekoe using blindfolds and ropes? That is incorrect. That's incorrect. The only time that I would ever use something like blindfolds and ropes is if there was a very particularly yandere-esque situation going on in which someone was trying to leave and they're not allowed to leave and therefore they would need to go into the basement. Otherwise, I would never use blindfolds and ropes. Have a good night, Memento. Have a good night. Yeah. Exactly, Raziel. Only mildly yandere. Yes, exactly. Only mildly yandere. Only a little bit of yandere. Not a lot. Just a little bit. You know? Just a little bit. Can you guys hear when you blink sometimes? Like when it's really quiet and then you blink. Can you hear it? I can hear when I blink. Your eyelids are silent. Oh, blinking is always loud. Oh, interesting. It's the juices in your eyes. But it makes like a clicking noise. I guess that could be the juices. Only when there's some kind of bubble? Ah, interesting. See, I can't always hear it when I blink, but sometimes I can. And then it makes like a very like specific... I'm like, oh, I get distracted. Possibly getting air in your eyes somehow. Yeah, that sounds about right. My jaw also makes a clicky noise at all times. It's really fucking annoying. Although, for the last 2 days, because I got a stupid aligner thing to use when I sleep. When I wake up, my jaw doesn't hurt quite as much, which is very nice. Now, the problem with it is, it's really hard to sleep with, because I've not ever had, like, a mouth anti-clencher / aligner thing before. Very annoying. Very annoying. You can make your eyes shake it well. I knew someone who could do that once. This was like well over a decade ago now. Well over a decade ago. And they could just like stare and then their eye would vibrate sideways. It would just like horizontal, like left, right, left, right, left, right. I can't do that, but I think it's kind of fun. That's kind of cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's really fun. I think that things like that are really cool. Like being able to do that, or being able to, like people who can wiggle their nose like a little bunny. I think that's really cute. You're a guy that can make his eyes go bloodshot. Really? That's not very good. I can go cross-eyed. I can unfocus my eyes. I can't make them wiggle, though. Your eyes are squirming in disgust just listening to this? Oop. I can't do it. I think it's kind of funny, though. I think it's kind of neat, you know? It's like a fun party trick. You can... You just wait until someone else is drunk and just go like, hey, can you look at something for a second? I think I'm having a problem. And you just like vibrate your nose. Oh no, not your nose, your eyes. To be fair, vibrating your nose would probably have exactly the same effect. If you asked your drunk friend to take a look for a second. Honestly, yeah, if you could vibrate your nose, I'd probably actually be more impressed. I wonder if it's possible to vibrate a nose like that. You're squeamish when it comes to eye-related things? Yeah, I can see that. Would it make a noise like a Honda? I don't think so. I mean, a lot of things that wiggle their noses really fast, they don't really make any noises, right? What is a vibrating nose? Just like the nose wiggles back and forth, you know? Like a bunny wiggle, I guess. Except faster, because vibrations are... Well, vibrations aren't always fast. In this particular occasion, I'm assuming that they're fast wiggles. I mean, rabbits make some noises, but their noses don't make noises. And to be fair, rabbits don't make a ton of noises. They're very quiet. Yeah, I have one bunny who is very vocal and one bunny who is not. So Pekoe very rarely makes noises, but she will let me know when she is unhappy, like startled. So if I pick her up, she fucking hates that shit. Most bunnies hate that shit. So she will make like a little like, ah! like a squeak, I guess. She fucking hates that shit. Chai, on the other hand, he is a vocal little bitch. So he does like little oinks, little like muffly, grunty, oinky things, and he does it all the time. So like when he's annoyed, he'll make oinky noises, but like they're different. They're like gruntier. And then when he's excited about something and he wants you to do it faster, he'll make like higher pitched oinky noises. Very cute. Yeah, the squeak is stopped. Yes, it is. Which is like what I said. I know that it's only when she's very unhappy and startled. But bitch needs to get her nails cut whether she likes it or not. And I know that she's not. But yeah, no, high-pitched things, not great generally speaking coming from bunnies because in the wild, the loudest noise they make is screaming, which is that high-pitched noise. It's not great. You've also heard of rabbits screaming at their owners when it's not necessarily distress. Rabbits don't generally scream at their owners in anything except distress. But it depends on the bunny. Some are more vocal. Come here and pay attention to me. Really? I've not ever seen that. Chai will grunt at me if he wants attention. Pekoe's more likely to headbutt my foot and or nibble on me. She also gives affection through violence. So she wants my attention. Usually she'll come up and start attacking me. Lovingly. Attack me lovingly. Yeah. Love nibbles, exactly. Or sometimes just to get me out of the way. Sometimes just to get me out of the way. You know, if you're laying in the path that they want, even though there's a giant open space beside you, but they specifically want to walk exactly where you're laying down. Yeah. Yep. Your cat hates when it touches its belly, but it constantly wants pats. Yeah. Both of my babies have very particular places that they do like you to touch and that you don't like to touch. For example, Chai really hates it when you touch his back feet. And then he will kick you. So don't do that. Bunnies can kick much harder than you think they can. Honestly, he's not doing it to hurt me, but the bunny fuck you is like a flick of the back foot, and he'll like kick his foot out and then start flicking, and if you're still in the space that you were when you touched his foot, it's going to hit you. Yeah. Extremely bonded. Okay, well that is just distress then. That's just separation anxiety. Yeah, that's separation anxiety. That is distress. Why do you keep touching his... I don't keep touching his back feet. I do it every once in a while. It's kind of like sometimes when I go visit extrovert friend and we're watching TV or something. Sometimes I'll put my finger in between her big toe and the next toe. Like, she's wearing socks, but you just like fucking put your pointer finger like right in that like toe socket, right between the big toe and the rest of the toes. Why do I do it even though I know people hate it? Because it's funny. Because I want a reaction. Because I like bothering the people I love. Yeah. Yeah. Does she pay you back sometimes? Sometimes, yeah. Troll a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. And it's not even like, oh, they're ignoring me or something. Like, we're both just like minding our own business, paying attention to whatever. And it's just like, sometimes you just have that like little voice in your head that's like, do it. Do it. And so you do it. And then they're like, ah. And you're like, Right? It's just affection. It's just affection. But then sometimes too, if her dog is out, then he'll join, but he'll start bothering me. She'll be like, ah, and then her dog will come over and be like, "Ow, row, 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 row," and he'll start licking me, and she's like, yeah, get her, and I'm like, no. Yeah. Because the dog is just a little guy. He's just a little guy, you know? And Vern, thank you for resubbing. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah. It's also the most fun. Dude, dog barks are so great. There's the little guys who are like yip, and then the big guys who are like boof, and then the normal barks that are like bark bark, and then there's the guys who are like ow, 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 ow. I love them. They're so stupid. Yeah, huskies and like beagles or like hound types. Yeah, they're just little guys. Chai's ears are normal, so they're like straight up bunny ears. And then Pekoe's ears are helicopter. Which just means that her parents had lop ears, but her crown is too small for her ears to lop, but they do not sit straight up like a normal bunny's ears, so they're somewhere in the middle. And so when she runs, they're more of like they're at like a diagonal, so like somewhere between completely horizontal and like being up a little bit. And so when she runs, they just flap. It's very cute. Yeah, they're called helicopter ears for some reason. And I love them. Yeah, she was supposed to be a lop, but her ears never dropped. Yeah, she did. She's got Naruto run ears. Yeah, but with more like with VTuber titty physics, you know. They go up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Yeah. Very important. Yes. Yeah, I love her. She's just a little guy, but she's kind of round. That's right, aren't you, baby? You're kind of round. Yeah, because mom gives you too many treats. Because you're too cute. But I gotta stop soon. It's a bad circle. I give her too many treats because she's cute, and then she gets fat, and then I stop giving her as many treats, and then she goes back to normal, and I'm like, oh great, this means I can give her treats again, and then she gets round again. She is round. It doesn't help though that the particular type of bunny that she is, she has a very short rib cage. So her like tummy doesn't like sit in the rib cage. So when she lays down, it's like thin bunny, circle, thin bunny. Cause there's like no bone to hold her abdomen in place. So it just it's like if you were to draw a normal bunny and then you just fucking draw a circle in the middle of the bunny. That's what she looks like when she lays down. And it's not even always because she's chonky. It's just because of the way that her bone structure is. Yeah, and she's not overweight right now. Because the way that you can tell with bunnies is by touching them. So you should always be able to feel their ribs and their spine with soft pressure on the bunny. Not like pushing hard, but like you should be able to know where they are and feel them. But not like super, super well. You don't want to get like in like every like piece of definition when you touch them. Because that means they're too thin. But also, when the bunny is like standing on its paws, you want to make sure that the belly is like flat, you know? And as soon as it bulges down a little bit, now you know your bunny is fat. But oops, her tummy is still flat, so it's fine. It's fine. She's fine. I just should probably stop giving her so many snacks. But they're so cute. They're so lovely. When they're in the T-Rex pose. No, just when they're standing normally. Although she's very often in the T-Rex pose. She really likes, God, what is that? What's it actually called? It's the thing on the top of the submarines. Periscoping. That's what it's called. Yeah, she for some reason just really likes to periscope, and so she'll just like stand there on her back feet with her fucking little paws in the air, and you're like, bitch, what? What are you looking at? There is nothing there, and she's just sometimes she'll fall asleep like that, which doesn't make any sense. But you can tell she's asleep because her spine will go from like straight up, like upright, and she'll just slowly start like bending back over. But her little front paws won't touch the floor. They'll just like dangle like an inch above the fucking floor. And she's in this like half periscope, half like crouched bunny position. She's so weird. That is not usual for a bunny. Yeah, it's a Windows 95 shutdown noise, yeah. She's just like doing something and her brain is just like, you know what we could do instead? Nap. Yeah. Yeah, she's an odd one, for sure. Yeah. They're both a little odd, but I love them very much. Are you sure she's not a cat? Honestly, no, because she has a very cat-like personality. Like a very cat-like personality. She's also the one that like you can only pet her when she wants to be pet, and she'll like come up to you and like drop her little head like, you can pet me now, peasant. Like, she does not want to be touched if she does not want to be touched. But she'll come up to me and she'll, like, rub against me. But, like, don't touch her. Don't touch her unless she said you can touch her. But, like, she wants to touch you, you know? So, yeah, she has a very cat-like personality. And then Chai has more of, like, a companion bunny / dog type of personality. So he'll be usually the first one that comes up. If I'm laying on the floor, he'll come lay next to me, either on me or beside my leg or something like that. Yeah. Bunnies are vegetarian cats. Some of them are for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Pekoe for sure is. To be fair though, I'm pretty sure if I were to die on the floor, she would also eat me. So, yeah. Yeah. She would just become Banicula. 100% she would become Banicula. That isn't normal for rabbits. No, it's not, but just about anything will eat you when it's hungry, so. Like, I don't think she'd want to eat me, but she would. They don't really hate the smell of meat. Yeah, my bunnies are weird. They don't hate the taste or smell of anything. And I say that specifically because there's a lot of things that people use to train bunnies, right? For example, there are bars of soap that people will use, like different brands that people will specifically say, like, bunnies do not like the taste of this brand of soap. So what you do is you get the brand of soap and you, like, rub it on things that they eat, that they are biting, that you don't want them to bite. For example, your baseboards. They don't give a fuck. And I think I've told you guys before, Chai has eaten an entire fucking litter box in one day. I went to work, brand new litter box. I came back from work, 3 sides of the litter box are gone. This man ate plastic. He's perfectly okay. He just ate the box. He just fucking ate the litter box. Yes, he ate the litter box. Like swallowed. Yes, I don't know how he's alive. Both of the litter boxes that they have now are metal. Because they will straight up fucking eat plastic. Yeah. Do I have bunnies or aliens? No one really knows, honestly. It is what it is. Bunnies are built different. The funny thing is, Chai's the one who eats, like, bullshit that he's not supposed to. He's way better now that he's not a baby. He doesn't do that kind of shit. Also because I know not to leave fucking plastic shit in the house, even though bunnies are not supposed to be able to eat plastic. But he's not the one who's ever needed fucking emergency anything. He only ever gets, like, medically unwell when his sister is medically unwell because he, will, like, mirror her. So when she gets sick, he starts getting sick because he's like, oh my god, my sister is sick. I can't eat now. Fuck you. But she is the one who's just like, I'm a dainty princess. So she's the one who fucking, like, I'm like, oh my god, you bitch. And I have to give, sometimes she'll fucking, she's needed, I've had to bring her to the emergency vet a couple of times for, like, GI stasis and bullshit. And I have to give her, like, if I see that she's not doing well, like, you know, she's, like, hunched or she doesn't want her favorite snack, I've got to give her fucking special belly massages and shit. She's so real for that. Hi, Tia. Hi, Tia. Hello, hello. That was a time, yeah. There was a time where she was, like, not good. And I was very, very, very stressed. But yeah, now I know how to do all of that stuff. So now as soon as she starts showing that she's a little bit, she's got a tummy hurty, I have to start doing the specific tummy massages. To make sure that she can do the thing. And I've learned how to make bunnies fart. You, like, lift their butts. Do a little tummy massage and you lift their butts to, like, relieve the gas pressure. Anyway. Yeah. What's up, Martin? What's up? Yeah. It's like the opposite of farting a baby. Yeah. Because for babies, or just for people in general, you get them to lay on their back, and then you put their knees to their chest, and you, like, kind of circle the hips. I mean, you burp babies, yeah, but you can also fart babies. Yeah, and that causes them to pass gas and or shit. Apparently it also works for grown-ass adults. With varying levels of results. From great, that was fantastic, I am no longer bloated and full of gas, to oh shit, I accidentally shit myself in front of my friends. So be careful with this knowledge. Be careful with this knowledge that I have given you. Both feel good afterward. I mean, probably, because generally it's like a like for blockages and stuff like that. No, not from experience. Yeah. But it's kind of like I don't know if you guys ever get like really bad stabby pains from gas. I don't know that everyone gets gas, but you know, sometimes there's some people who are lucky and don't ever have to deal with that, and there's some people who get like really bad stabby pains, and of course, as a baby, that's gonna lead to screaming and crying and other things that will keep their parents up, right? And that's where you know, as a parent, you generally do that kind of thing, but as an adult, when you're by yourself, usually it just means like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go lay down and then I'm gonna switch sides until I find whatever side makes my tummy happy. Yeah. What's the best lesson you've taken away from being a streamer? Don't take everything seriously. You know? Especially when it comes to what you do and like what you enjoy doing, not everyone is gonna enjoy the same thing. So you just kind of gotta do what you do. And if someone comes in and they're being a piece of shit or they're being rude or whatever, don't take it to heart. And just remember that the people who actually care about what you're doing and who actually want to be there are there. And that could be, you know, many different things. Sometimes I like to call people out and call them stupid. Some people like to just ignore and block. Some people like to like do other things, right? Depends on how you as a person enjoy dealing with issues like that. Depending on what it is, sometimes I'll just ignore and block. But sometimes if it's like someone being like, well, why do people like, oh, sell your content to me in 3 seconds. Oh, no. No. I don't have to do that. You're not paying me. You can stay and figure out if you vibe with me, or you can leave. And that's fine. Everyone is gonna find someone else that they like. It might not be me, it might be me. But that's not up to me. My job is to do things that I think are fun and to have conversations with my community and to keep up with you guys and to do things that you know, I hope that we will all have a good time doing. But that's not for everyone, and my job isn't to make every single person ever want to come and hang out with us. I want to do the things that we like, and if they don't like it, then that's okay. They can go somewhere else. Sell your content to me in 3 years, yeah. Exactly. If they want to know what I do and why people are hanging out, then they can stay and figure that out themselves. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and having a good time, because that's what I like doing. I don't know. For me, streaming is like it's something I get to look forward to, you know? Even if I have a bad day at work, I get to come home, and even if it's just for a little bit, I get to hang out with my boobays and we can have silly conversations and we can talk about stuff, or we can play games, or all sorts of different things, right? And it's a little bit different every day, even though a lot of times we do a lot of the same things, right? We chat and we play games, or we do a little bit of ASMR, but it's always something a little bit different, even if sometimes I repeat things. Even if you guys have definitely had to listen to me rant about bunnies far too many times. You know? But we're just here to have a good time, hopefully. Hopefully it's not just me having a good time. Hopefully it's all of us. That, or it's just maybe it's just that I've accidentally secretly locked all of you in the equivalent of an internet basement. And you're all trying to escape, trying to leave. Going up to that URL bar at the top, searching how do I leave this Pekoe stream, and nothing will come up, just an error. You can't leave. That's illegal. So maybe it's that, but who knows? I don't know. Why is out of the basement? Gotta use the bathroom? I'm sure there's a bathroom in the basement. I'm certain that there's a bathroom in the basement. Thanks for the free imprisonment. Vigred, thank you for the gifted membership and apparently the free imprisonment. Thank you for the gifted membership. And Rigor Mortis, thank you for the gifted membership as well. I appreciate it. Thank you. I stepped the person I aimed at. Nice.
Thanks for the free imprisonment.
And Jella Noel, thank you. Thank you for the gifted membership. You hit Sona. Nice. More familiar names. Yeah. I think there's 3 different options for now. We can probably make more at some point. I still have to set up the ones for Twitch. I think the Twitch ones are still just 100% the normal, like boop boop ones. But I will fix that. And Exceed, welcome on in. Ara,
new friends.
Thank you for the gift of membership as well. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, Twitch is silent. I'll fix it. I promise. Time. There's not enough time. You're the Running Man, and you can't catch or hit me. Who knows? One of these days, Jella Noel has pretty good aim. I've been hit before. So you know what? You never know. Yes, I think there are more emote slots open. I should probably... Maybe I do that now before I forget. Oh my god. Everything is so bright. Appearance. Dark theme. Aha, now that and it still flashbangs me. I hate this. Alright, I go here. I go here. Nope, that was the wrong place. I go here.
Thanks for the free imprisonment.
Jella Noel, thank you for the gift of membership. Thank you. Okay, let me see. I need... Pekoe. Where's my emotes? There's my emotes. Okay. So I already did bonk. Is this one here yet? No. That one. And then... Knife? Knife. And then... Nope. Is that it? Yes. Wait. Yes. Wait. This one. This one. This one. Alan and thank you for the gifted sub to Jet Rickson. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, that image must be smaller. Oh. Boo. Okay, I will just remove that one. Save and publish. Alright, in theory, YouTube has more emotes now. In theory. I need to get more. Emotes. But do I know what kind? Absolutely not. And that's why I'm forcing you guys to do it for me. Haha. That's why I'm getting you guys to do it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Wahahaha. Wahahaha. To those stuck behind the... What do you mean stuck behind the couch? I think being behind the couch is a totally normal thing, right? Just 100% normal. You're just chilling. You're chilling behind the couch. You're existing behind the couch. You're hanging out behind the couch. You're probably gonna take a nap behind the couch. I think behind the couch is probably pretty chill, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, I have collected Pokemon cards. Not for a hot second, but a lot of my friends are into card games. So I do have a half-made grass-based GC Pokemon deck. And I have some Pokemon cards. I have like a handful of stuff. But not super... I'm trying really hard not to get back into card games. Because I do enjoy playing them, but they can get expensive. And I do not wish for expensive hobbies. But I do enjoy Pokemon, and I do enjoy card games. The thing I went to on Sunday with Artist Friend was actually just hanging out, decorating card sleeves with like stairs and stuff for Pokemon. So I brought a Bulbasaur card with me, and I just like put little green stickers and stuff on a hard sleeve so that it could be like a little decorative Bulbasaur. Yeah. And then I also decorated one for Gengar, but I don't have a Gengar card, but it's Gengar colors. Yeah. But I put a Ralts in it for now, because Ralts is cute. Yep. It do be what it do be. But yeah, I have... I think of my friends, Artist Friend is probably the most into Pokemon cards. So if anyone in the friend group has questions about Pokemon stuff, the questions always go to Artist Friend or her significant other. And then if it's questions about magic, then it goes to Extrovert Friend. Yeah. Because Extrovert Friend has a lot of magic decks, and they're all very expensive. Which is what I learned after the first time I played Magic, because I was like, oh, this was kind of a fun deck. And then I was like, oh, maybe I could try to, okay, maybe, huh? And then I started looking up the prices of some of the cards, and then I decided that I definitely was not going to be getting back into trading card games. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Eldrazi, yep. Yeah, she had a colorless Eldrazi deck. That was the first one I ever played in Magic. I've also played some other decks, some of the newer ones. Bloomburrow, I believe it's called. And then I've played some Goblin decks that were really fun. I just borrow everyone else's deck, and then I just play with that when we go. So they all play Mondays. They do Magic Mondays because there's I believe there's a bar that they go to, or it's at Extrovert Friend's house, and I work on Mondays, so I can't go, which is good for my wallet. It's very good for my wallet, because I already know that if I get really into a card game, I will spend money that I do not have on a new hobby. And no one is surprised. Woohoo! That was the only thing that saved me. It really was. It really was the only thing that saved me, was just the fact that they're hanging out and playing on a day when I cannot be there. Otherwise, not gonna lie, there probably would have been a very fast turn into becoming a TCG VTuber. There would have been a high chance that there would be a good handful of TCG based streams. Tried very hard to stay away. Yeah, staying away from gacha as well. That is correct. Your Vanguard is fun. Wild, crazy. I've definitely never heard of Vanguard before. No regrets here spending for a metal build Gundam. Yeah. I feel like there's so many really cool, like, fun hobbies that, like, are also just stupidly expensive for no reason. But yeah, I used to play, Brain? Way Schwartz. That's the one. I used to play Way Schwartz. And we would go I would go on like a 2-hour transit ride to the card shop that had tournaments for this particular card game. I'd go all the way out there to play. Yeah, and then I had a group of friends at the time who we played a lot together too. The Hololive Cards Maker? Yeah, they had Weiss as well. Yeah. Brain.exe often stops functioning, so it's fine. Weiss wasn't as good as Waifu Shorts? What do you mean? It had all of the good waifus. It had so many good waifus. I also had an Angel Beats deck! Yeah. My main deck was an Angel Beats deck, and so was my card box and my mat. I got custom anything. My sleeves were anyway, everything was themed. Because it could be. Yeah. And then I had one version of the deck that was just because all the cards were pretty, and then I had one version that was actually like playable competitively. Not like super competitive, but like, you know, in like local tournaments and stuff against other people. Yeah. Pekoe card sleeves. I feel like that would be a terrible merch option. I'm not a TCG VTuber. Having like card sleeves as a merch option when I don't have any merch at all would just be a fucking terrible idea. Want a Pekoe playmat? Why? Doubles as a mouse pad. I do want to get a mouse pad or like a desk mat or something. I think that would be kind of fun. I have to get art though. I gotta get art. I got stickers to give to the girls when I get to see them next. I think I fucked it up though. I forgot to change the color settings to what, CMYK or something. Forgot to change the color settings before I sent the images in. So I'm pretty sure when I get the stickers, they're gonna be in fucked up colors. They're gonna be fucked up, but that's fine. Whatever. They're not for like merch purposes. They're for like me giving to friends. So that's fine. My friends can just make fun of me. That's perfectly acceptable, honestly. It's fine. It's fine. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's only 50 fucking stickers. It's only 50 stickers, whatever. Oh my god. It's fine. I just have a bunch of random fucking stickers chilling anyway, so it happens, you know? Just 50. Look, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Yeah. Ideal merch? I think that really depends. For example, I think the most useful thing that I can think of would be like a mouse pad, and I think that those can be really cute and also can be used as like decorative pieces. I really like keychains. I think that keychains are fun. And I've never had a keychain, so that would be fun. I do like dockies, but they are really hard in terms of like merch, because when you commission docky art, it has to be really big, obviously, because it is like, you know, for a large piece. Acrylic standees, I do like acrylic standees. I just feel like there's a lot of them now, and I think I would want it to be like fancy looking or like different in some way. Oh. I don't see anything on my end, J. Oliver. But let me refresh, because sometimes Steam Elements is stupid. I don't see anything. No. I think you're good. I think it's an acrylic wave. Yeah. I think my favorite like little piece of merch is like keychains. Just because you can display them, or you can actually use them on like keys and stuff, or backpacks. I would really like to get like a t-shirt or something. Not really a t-shirt, actually. But like, see, I think for me, I would either want like a really baggy sort of t-shirt style thing, or like a unisex tank top. But I know that not everyone likes tank tops. Or like not a hoodie, but like a crew neck sweater, I think is always fun. But I know that not everyone wants to just have like a fucking anime girl smack dab in their wearable clothing options. So I would want to have
Jay the
something
Party
that
Oliver
would be
has
like
typed $5 in treasures,
nice
Bulbasaur
design
card
for
funds. Wah ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha. Thank you for the Bulbasaur card funds. Thank you. Ha 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 ha. God, I choked on that stupid laugh. The bags are called Ita bags. Yeah, Ita bags. You're okay? I'm dying. Apparently, I just fucking choked on a laugh. But yeah, they're Ita bags, and I used to have an Ita bag. I've had Ita bags back in my day. But yeah, I think like I think my like dream collab is like a pastel melon clothing collaboration. Like oh god, I love the designs that Pastel Melon has done. Both for like indie VTubers and also for like the Pixel Link ones that came out for a while. I thought, oh god, I just think they're really fucking cute, and all like the sweaters and stuff looked really comfy. Yeah, so I think that would be fun. Yeah, Pastel Melon. Yeah. I think that's like like a dream collab for like merch stuff. But if it's just like little things, then like I wouldn't want it to be like a big me or something. Maybe like something on like the chest where like there would be like a little pocket or something, and then like my non-existent logo on the sleeve or something, you know, like a couple of small things, because I am not a designer. I'm not a designer, but I think that would be cute. Orange and little notes of light blue would be nice. Yeah, I think it would be really cool if I could get kind of like the like the wispies on my sleeves, if that could be along the bottom of a shirt or something, or along the sleeves of a t-shirt or something. I think that could be really fun. But then you would need an all-over print, and it would be very custom, so that's something that I think I would only be able to do with like an actual collab of some sort. But yeah, I don't know. I think that would be fun. I would like to get something with like, yeah, like a little like me on like the like right chest bit or something, and then maybe like the little mascot of you guys on like the sleeve, or on like the hem of the shirt running along the back or something. I think that would be cute. Yeah. Or just like dangling off the front. I think that would be silly. I think that would be funny. Is that one of the stretch goals? Well, I don't know. It could be. I did find a really cool website relatively recently that allows you to make merch, and like they'll ship it out. I think it was, what's that called? Like fourth wall, I believe is what it was called. That I've seen other VTubers use, and I thought that would be kind of interesting. But yeah, I have to get. I do have a couple of pieces of art that I have commercial rights for, because I thought that they would be really cute. I would just want to make sure I get everything perfect, and also make sure that I fucking remember to change the color settings so that I don't get weird looking bullshit. Because I'm so fucking good at this. I'm so fucking good at this. Anyway, yeah. Actually, I think there's one piece of art that I have the commercial rights for that I don't know if I've shown you guys yet. I don't know. Have I shown you guys this one? Have I shown you guys this piece? Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, isn't she cute? For a hot second, I thought about making her an acrylic stand, but then I realized it would be kind of weird to have her knees attached to a stand. But yeah, this is one of the pieces that I've got. I think I might make her into a sticker or something. Yeah. And then there's a couple others. I've got 3 other pieces though, and they're all just like little cute little chibi guys. Yeah. Keychain fleas, maybe we'll see. You're just kneeling then. Do you know how hard it is to kneel just on the tippy toppies of your knees like that? Absolutely crazy. Could have a ghost connect to the vase, maybe? Ooh, maybe. Yeah, there's just little guys, so we'll see what happens. I do have hopes and plans and stuff. So we'll see. May will be a planning month. May will be an event month and a planning month. Yep. Just gotta get a whole bunch of things in line. Whole bunch of things in line. Yeah. I did for a hot second think like, oh, maybe I'll try to get something partnered for like the stores that have a bunch of VTubers in them, and they go to conventions and stuff and have like booths set up, and I was like, that could be really cool. And I was like, who the fuck do I think I am? No, fucking no shot. But that's another thing that would be really cool, would be to have like to be part of a like a usual convention thing. That would be neat. ETA on non-Babu Piku model. There isn't really a hardline ETA. The original ETA was supposed to be like April, May, but my artist is having some medical things, and I don't want to rush. I don't want to rush her. I want her to take her time and do everything that she can. So, I don't know the exact time, but yes. So you're stuck with me. So you're stuck with me as is for now. Artist needs time to get better. Yes, exactly. So I do get updates here and there. But I'm very much a firm believer in that as long as I get like some amount of communication, right? If they're just like, hey, sorry you haven't heard from me in a hot second. I've been in the hospital. Is this okay for the ears? I'm like, yep, cool, great. See you in 2 weeks. And that's perfectly okay for me. Literally, as long as I've not been ghosted, I don't care if an artist takes longer, as long as they're letting me know that they're gonna take longer, you know? But it kills me when they ghost me. It kills me when they ghost me. Or they're like, hey, I'll give you, oh, so sorry I didn't get back to you. I'm working on it, and I'll send you the update in like a couple of days. And then like a week and a half goes by and you're like, anyway. That's the thing that makes me go, I don't care if you go past the update, as long as you let me know. Communication is very important. Very important. In part because I just have anxiety. That's part of it, honestly. I like being kept in the loop for things, if that makes sense. Sometimes it's an anxiety thing they forgo, so now they're scared to say, so they're delayed further. Yeah, and that's why usually I'll send like check-in updates. Just like, hey, just like it's been a couple of weeks, just checking in, hope you're doing okay. Right? So I do that if I haven't heard from someone in like 2 weeks, for example, and I was supposed to hear back from them. I'll almost always send like a, hey, what's going on? And that's what I send to mama. That's what I send very, very, very often to my poor model mama. Every once in a while. For a while, I was a little bit ghosted because she was really not doing well. And so for a while, there's just like a whole list of just like, hey, hope you're doing okay. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you have a good holiday. Oh, like, hey, I know you're doing this right now. Just want to check in since I haven't heard anything for a couple of weeks. Hope you're doing well. Hey, another week, another check-in. Hope you're settling in well. Hey, just wanted to check in since I haven't heard from you. Like... it's definitely annoying, and I try to like reword it slightly every single time so it's not just the same fucking message. But yeah. No, I don't do that for Skebs. You can't do that for Skebs. But Skebs do have a final date, right? Oh, which is really annoying. Man, I was supposed to... there was a Skeb artist that I was really excited because they accepted my art request. And then, like, the day before it was due, they canceled it, and I was like, oh man. And then they sent me a thing of like, oh, the Skeb artist is requesting that you send them the thing. And I was like, oh, okay, so they probably just needed a little bit more time. And then they canceled that one the day before the deadline too. So I waited like over 6 months. For nothing. I was so mad. I was so mad. I was like, what do you mean? If you didn't want to do it, why did you accept it twice? Oh God. Because I was so excited. I was so excited. I was like, they want to do it. It's just that they didn't have time. It's just that they didn't have time. Why? Oh, so all scabs are pay up front, but when they cancel like that, you get your money back. So at least they did cancel it. They didn't just draw something random, because I've seen that happen before too, where like they decide that they don't want to draw what the person has commissioned them for, and on Skeb they can do that. They can just draw whatever the fuck they want. Now that can tank their reputation, but they can, you know? No, it's not that they thought that they could work on it. I'll put it this way. The artist's style is very similar to commissions that I did get back that were like this. It wasn't like a big fancy piece of art. It was like 4 cute little chibi pieces of art. So in theory, for an artist, those don't generally take very long. Those are usually things like what I wanted was like these little kind of guys that usually are just silly little things that are like a warm-up. That'd be a nice keychain. Yeah, these pieces of art are really fucking cute. Like this one. I love this one. I love this one so much. But these ones are also from Skeb. These are from another artist on Skeb. Carolab_Rui. So I don't have the commercial rights for these, so I can't do that. I can't get little keychains. But wait, have I shown? I know I've shown the one from Bao, which is this piece. I know I've shown this one before, which I got specifically because I thought it would make a really cute sticker. But then there is this one that I think is such a cute fribbin' piece of art for a keychain. And a sticker. Look at this. Look how cute I am. Look how cute I am. Look at this. Look at this. So fucking cute. I love it. I love it. And then there is a short-haired one too. Now, if only next time I remember to change the fucking color setting. You want it? Yeah, that's the hope. That's the hope. I do have the art, and I do have the commercial rights for it. I just have to actually get the merch. So I'm hoping I'll be able to do that sometime soon. Yeah. And remember to change the stupid colors. Pekoe plushie someday? That could be fun too. I don't know if, wait. Fourth wall was the one I was looking at that was just easy. Not the best, but would be something. I don't know if they have plushies though. I know they have shirts and like keychains and notebooks and stuff, which are kind of fun. Oh, they do have plushies. Oh my god, these are terrifying. Yeah, no, definitely would not be able to do it on this particular site. This particular site has a minimum order of 300 plushies. Absolutely no chance. But I know that there are other places to get it, and then I would just have to maybe, like, send it to a friend who lives farther away and get them to send them out or something. Or a friend that lives in the States or something, because Lord no. Oh, never mind, not the States anymore either. Fuck! Here was me thinking, like, usually it used to be that it was way shipper to ship things out from the US than it is from Raccoonadia. But I suppose that's not really... That's really not how that works anymore, is it? Ooh, But then there's some places like Vtubers has Manju plushies and Cotton Doll plushies that aren't too expensive. But getting them with clothes is hard. But if you get them made in on Vtubers or other places like that, the first one is expensive. Like the sample, getting a sample made is always expensive, right? So the sample in this case is like 150 USD for them to make everything and like get it right, sort of idea. So yeah, it's like a minimum of that. But then it's like a 10-piece minimum instead of like a 300-piece minimum at like the normal like plushie cost. But then if you get like a Manju plushie, which are like just little circle guys, then that's probably better, but I don't know. Yeah, samples are where a lot of the cost gets sunk. Because, you know, they need to figure it all out and stuff. Yeah, making merch is hard. That's why a lot of places, when you get merch, it is quite standardized, right? Because unless you've got a lot to put into it beforehand, it can be quite difficult to get everything correct. It's also why a lot of like bigger indie VTubers tend to get merch done through like bigger companies, right? So you've got your like, you know, like Uwu Market or Brain, please. Oshi something. Anyway, there's like companies and groups that do merch production, and then you work with staff there rather than doing it on your own. Yeah. So, the Oshi, yes, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. Because then that means that you're, you know, instead of you having to deal with everything yourself, when you really aren't necessarily used to doing merch stuff, you work through someone who, like, that's their job, right? They know what they're doing. They've set things up before, they have all the contacts, they have the places, like the manufacturers set up already, and the relationship that works with them. So it's generally easier on that. But then, of course, they also take a split of whatever it is that you're doing, because they're doing all of that extra back-end work, right? Making merch isn't simple? Yeah. I think some things are simple. For example, if you're just making stickers or like keychains, things that are really easy like that, where you just need a piece of art with commercial rights and then you send it to the manufacturer, and then they send you the bits. Unless you fuck up like me with the wrong color settings. You know, that's pretty simple. But that is assuming that you have a way to ship it out. Now, most VTubers do not want to ship out their own merch. Because, you know, the anonymity of it all, right? Which is why I was thinking, like, yeah, if I were to make my own merch that wasn't through another site where they do the shipping, I would have to, for example, roundabout send it to a friend who lives not near me and get them to send it out. Which that would add extra bonus annoyance, right? Or find, like, you know, a place that handles that for you, sort of idea. Yeah. But the thing about like getting the merch first and then being able to handle it means that for some pieces, for example, if you were to do like prints of art or things like that, you would be able to sign them because you get them first, right? And then they get sent out. Now, some places do this by sending you the merch to sending you the merch to sign, and then you do that, and then you send it back to them, and they ship it out. Now, other places, you just, you know, you get the merch, you sign it, and then you ship it out yourself. So it all depends. There's a lot of different things to look into. There's a lot of different things to think about. Some types of merch are well easier than others, but no matter what, it's gonna take a hot second. Yeah, everything is always at least a little bit more complicated than it appears at the beginning. I feel like everything is slightly more complex than one would generally assume just looking from the outside. Yeah. Sadly, 'tis how it is. On that note, though, how the fuck have we been yapping and working for 3 hours? Well, at least I got the work done that I wanted to get done. Before we yapped before and after. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. We got at least the work that I specifically said if I don't get this done, I'm gonna fucking cry. But we didn't get too much work. I thought it would be more. To be fair, I honestly specifically was just like, I want to get this one thing done. And then I can work on other things if I want to. But Lord knows I'm probably going to get terribly sidetracked. So I at least want to get this one thing done. And I did. You know what? We got the one thing done. Did I get anything else done? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But it's fine. I got the one thing done. How the heck did a French cover of a game What? You got a French cover for the game? What? I have no idea how that happened. No idea how that happened. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Zero. Ooh, Karuba is streaming. Alright, I'm just looking to see who's up and around on the interwebs. Who is up and around and streaming. Karuva is streaming on Twitch, so we haven't raided into her in a second, so let's do that. If I can fucking remember how to raid. Karuva. Ooh, okay, so Karuva looks like she's gonna be playing some Dead by Daylight today. So we're gonna do that. Da, 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 da. And then... Ooh! Yumi is writing secret love letters. Writing secret love letters. That sounds really cute with a hand cam stream. So on YouTube, we're gonna go hang out with Yumi and write secret love letters. Alright, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out today. We were sort of productive, did a little bit of yapping. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for probably a little bit longer as well, because we're gonna be playing some Minecraft. We're gonna be playing some Minecraft tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.